What if I told you that there is a way to manifest all your manifestation without even consciously trying? Now, the reason you haven't been able to manifest what you desire is because you are playing a character that consistently loses everything. And I'm going to explain you that. What I'm about to explain is the gold mine of manifestation. Once you understand how this works, you will be able to attract everything that you can think of just by understanding identity-based manifestation. Now, to understand identity-based manifestation, we need to first of all understand what is an identity. Now, to give you an understanding about identity, let me give you my own example. Now, before I became a hypnotherapist, there was a time in my life that I used to keep attracting good things in my life, like good relationships, good opportunities. But as soon as I was this close to getting all of that, I would lose that. And I kept saying that I'm the most unluckiest person in this world and God doesn't love me. Now that's the way I used to identify myself, even to the point that sometimes when I was talking to other people and I was explaining how I lost so many things in my life, I would consistently say, I'm the most unluckiest guy in this world. I'm not God's favorite. God doesn't love me. This was my identity statement. Now, only once I became a hypnotherapist did I realize that I assigned myself this identity. I was fulfilling the role of a person who is unlucky. And how does a person become unlucky? They get this close to whatever they truly desire and then they lose it. Because my subconscious mind was trying to fulfill the character of someone who is unlucky. So I asked myself, what if I change my identity? Now, to understand how to change our identity, I started exploring how our subconscious mind works. Now, I'll give you another example, and this will put things into perspective. Have you ever observed, if you are binge watching your favorite show, there might be a character in that show that you are in love with? Now, if you observe, if you keep binge watching that particular show, and you keep binge watching that particular character, with prolonged exposure, you start mimicking your favorite character, right? Because your subconscious mind is designed to fulfill an identity, to play a character in your life. Now, another great example which will help you understand how your subconscious mind works is, I want you to imagine that your friend invites you to a particular event that you have no idea about. So your friend takes you to this particular event. Now you have no idea. So how do you learn to perform in that event? How do you understand what you need to do in this event? You take guidance from your friend, you observe the people around you, and that's how you identify what kind of role you play in this event, right? Now, similarly, when we are born, our subconscious mind comes into this world. It's a whole new event for our subconscious mind, and it has no idea what's going on. So it takes all the cues about the role that it needs to fulfill from our parents, our circumstances, and the people we are surrounded with. Now, in between the ages of 1 to 9, now this is the time frame that your subconscious mind is developing. So think of your subconscious mind like a blank page. Now, this blank page is what your subconscious mind comes with. And whatever happens between the ages of 1 to 9 is the identity that is being written down on this piece of paper. Now, that includes your relationship with your parents, your circumstances, and the environment that you were raised in. All of that is being written on this blank page. And from there onwards, you start fulfilling that particular identity or character. And that is the reason that you keep manifesting whatever you identify as. Now, the most ironic part is that the character that you are living right now, who consistently fails in relationships or who consistently attracts bad luck or misfortune, is a character that you are playing non-consensually. This was assigned to you, not something that you consciously chose. Because think of it. You had no idea what character you had to play when you were born. You learned that from your parent, the circumstances of your childhood, and the environment that you were raised in. And a lot of the people keep living that character till the very end. And that's sad. Now, the question is, why can't you just change your identity right now by just identifying as someone who is lucky in life, in love, and in everything? The reason is, remember that blank page? That blank page that is filled with the character that you're playing. If you try to change your identity, you are writing over it. And it's going to get really messy. Now, the best way to assign yourself a new identity is you need to first of all erase the old identity. And that is only possible by going back in your subconscious mind between the ages of 1 to 9 when the original identity was assigned to you. And we have to visit each and every moment when that identity was being developed, and we have to remove that. This is one of the biggest reasons that I have had a lot of success in my High Value Love Identity program. And the very fact that I named it as High Value Love Identity program is because I changed the identity of my clients so that they can attract high value love in their reality. And the way we do that is we revisit the ages of 1 to 9 to identify moments when a particular identity was assigned to them. Now, how this happens is you might have been assigned an identity between the ages of 1 to 9 where you might be expected to over nurture your parents or your siblings, or that was demanded by your environment. So you have been assigned an identity where you have to overly nurture a person and let go of your needs. Now, if that is an identity that was assigned to you, lo and behold, in your adult life, you will keep attracting relationships where you will have to overly nurture your partner and let go of your needs, because you have to live the character that was assigned to you. But once we remove the old identity that was assigned to you and we assign a new identity, that's when your subconscious mind starts responding according to the new identity. And when you start living through that identity, your subconscious mind starts embodying the traits of that particular identity. And with time, what's going to happen is the world will respond to your new identity. Whatever you identify as will be subconsciously transmitted to other people's subconscious mind, and they will treat you exactly the way that you are treating yourself, because people's subconscious mind has no idea about how to treat you. They learn that from you. They learn that by communicating with your subconscious mind, and when your subconscious mind reveals your identity, that's exactly how they respond to you. Now, you might be wondering, how can you test this out? So I'm going to give you a technique. Use it ethically. And I want you to understand this technique works flawlessly. That is, you can also assign an identity to someone, and that particular person will fulfill that identity. Now, the catch is that identity must feel good to their subconscious mind. Now, let's suppose if someone is really arrogant and you want this particular person to be very caring towards you, all you have to do is just assign them an identity. That is, you can tell them something along the lines of, you are the most caring person I have ever met. Even though this particular person has done nothing to be caring towards you. But if you consistently keep saying that to them, if you keep assigning them an identity again and again, and they love that particular identity, their subconscious mind will fulfill the role of that identity. And I have done this several times in my life, so I would highly recommend you guys to try it out. And if you would be interested in completely changing your identity and becoming a version of yourself that attracts everything that you truly desire, you can consider enrolling into my High Value Love Identity program, where I help you remove your toxic recurring patterns with regards to relationship, but I also help you remove all your old patterns that are not in alignment with what you desire. And the way to enroll into my High Value Love Identity program is quite simple. All you have to do is you have to sign up for a free mini therapy session with me. Now, in this session, I will assess your subconscious mind map and I will examine your subconscious patterns. And if I feel you are a good fit for my program, I will allow you to enroll into my program. And if I feel like I cannot promise you the results, you might not be a good fit for my program, I might refuse your application. No hard feelings. My name is Ax. I'm an instant healing hypnotherapist, and I help people remove their toxic recurring patterns and trauma bonds so that they can attract the love that they truly desire or the relationship that they truly desire. I'll see you guys in the next video. Up until then, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel and leave a lovely comment to share your valuable opinion. Take care and keep manifesting. Bye-bye.